Hello, everyone! It is Tuesday, June 3rd, in the year of our Lord 2014. How are you doing out there? I'm doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. And, folks, it's 2 for Tuesday. 2 beers, 2 songs, 2 babes, 2 hunks, and a whole lot of fun, 2 trivia questions. But today's a special edition of 2 for Tuesday. More music. And, see, we're bringing it on. We're pre-gaming for the incredible Stanley Cup final between the New York Rangers and the Los Angeles Kings. So we're listening to the hockey song by Stompin' Tom Connors. Little bit of yee-haw country, little hillbilly, rockabilly. Oh yeah, good stuff right here. And today's unofficial sponsor of our show is Awesome Stuff. Our good friend Crystal of Crystal Addiction, Crystal Lloyd Dozani, a goddess of a woman, a real sweetheart. And folks, you need to follow that page, facebook.com/Crystal Addiction. KRYSTALADDICTION. Freelance model, actress, published poet, and she knows it twice. Involved in her own home business as well. Burlesque as well. A former age ranger I know from jolly old England. And she's from Wyoming. And a real sweetheart. And a former multiple babe of the day on the show. Real babe of the day. Former guest co-hostess with the mostest. And folks, there you go. Get your butts along with the rest of you over to Crystal Addiction. You will not be disappointed. Especially you men and you women that love the women. Trust me. With that said, time to bust out today's beer consumption apparatus for 2 for Tuesday. Oh yeah. Why not a little ditzy blonde ale? Hey, now see, I honestly don't know who I want to have win in the Stanley Cup final. See, I'm a Bruins fan, okay? Boston Bruins all the way till I drop dead. And I gotta represent Canada, eh? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, Canada, indeed. You gotta give some love to our neighbors up north. Because, see, without Canada, we may not have hockey. And I love hockey. And you should, too. Oh, what the heck. Let's bring out another hockey song. This one by Warren Zevon. The late, great Warren Zevon. Oh, yeah. It's a good long song, too. So we'll let that play as we bust out our first beer of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. Why not a little Guinness Draught, eh? Out of Dublin, Ireland. 4.2% of absolute exquisite wicked awesomeness. And though light in alcohol content, it is full-bodied in flavor, baby. Proper beer opening apparatus, proper technique. Listen up. Here we go. That's how you pop a Guinness. 45 grand right in the big consumption apparatus, right over the keyboard, because I'm that damn good. Haven't smelled drop yet, never have, never will. Hey, Vancouver Canucks, eh? Cheers to beers to all of you crosses, saying Germany goodbye, as they say in Japan. Gee, sounds like the Tasmanian devil himself, Terry O'Reilly, boss of Bruins. Oh, I miss him. That's a big A right there. A for awesome beer right here. Two birthdays for today. That's it. That's the list, folks. Our good friend Chris St. James, a man who worked on weapons for a living down here in Yeehaw, Texas. Otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Same damn state. Chris, I haven't heard from you in a while. Drop me a line, man. Let me know how you're doing. Hope you're doing well. Definitely missed the hell out of you. And I miss working with you. And hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Cheers and beers. And our only other birthday for the day goes to a very good friend of mine that I know from jolly old England. A badass coot dog. My man Leo Riley. Wicked hardcore Buffalo sports fan all the way. Big time Buffalo Bills fan. I gotta ask you, Leo, are you a Buffalo Sabres fan? I hope you are. Good hockey team. I'd like to see him back in the playoffs. I like them. Can't stand the Montreal Canadiens, eh? I can't. I know that. But yeah, so Leo, definitely haven't heard from you in a while. I'd love to hear from you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have an awesome day, a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like 1969, minus the acid. Cheers and beers to you, brother. Hope you enjoy the show. Alright. Now we had some trivia questions. They were doozies. One of them was hard. I didn't think anybody would get it, but they did. And the other one, let's go with the easy one first. Because it was answered in less than a minute. What Irish family brewed its first stout in 1820? Not their first beer, but their first stout. Well, our good friend and the creator of the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page, my man Justin Dimmitt, fellow Masonic brother, and a great man, shapes metal for a living, an absolutely wicked, awesome former multiple Rio hunk of the day. And this guy is one of the most hardcore drinkers of this you're ever going to find. He loves Guinness. And the Guinness family is the right answer. He answered it in less than a minute. Way to go, Justin. Wicked awesome job, brother. Oh, hell yeah. Big love, Dr. Salute to you, man. That's right. The pride of Okinawa, Japan. Awesome stuff. And brother, you are awesome stuff. And cheers and beers to you. And I know you're going to watch. And I know you're going to drink with me. And we both can agree together. LeBron James, eat a dick and get a big fat GFY. Alright. Here's the trivia question that I thought was going to be an interesting one. What is trypophobia? Well, our good friend Rebecca Schultz chimed in. There were a couple people that chimed in before, but they didn't have the right answer. Rebecca did. Now, Rebecca, my dear, you just got the trivia question correct recently. So, you got to spread the wealth, share the wealth. Answer one trivia question correctly per week. But she's such a huge supporter of the show and page. She's got her parents watching. Rebecca Schultz, you said it is an intense and irrational fear of holes. Well, you're hot diggity dog damn right. So, hey, much respect. Way to go, Rebecca. Way to go. And our good friend Stephanie Johnson. A real sweetheart of a lady I know from Martha's Vineyard Island, living in Taunton, Massachusetts. That's right. And she said the fear of objects with small holes. That's pretty damn close right there. And I was thinking it was the holes themselves. But I think we can go with that. I'm not sure. I didn't verificate, as opposed to defecate, what the actual answer is. You know, it went off of brainy history, randomtriviagenerator.com, and they're not always right. So I should have checked 5 sources to see what the answer was. But either way, so there you go. Awesome job. I'll give you a love Dr. Salute. Hell yeah. There you go. Way to go, Steph. Well done, my friend. Well done. Between you and your husband, Rob, man. My goodness, the two of you. Wow. Always appreciate the support. He, of course, is the lesser half of the wonderful Stephanie Johnson and the owner of Computune. That's right. All right. Well, let's get to some additional shout-outs. I want to give some shout-outs to some hockey fans before we get to our first hunk of the day. All right. Wow, what the hell. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's a very special birthday today. He's a former hunk of the day on Beer and Song of the Day, and it was my idea to do this. Not any of you metalheads out there, but you metalheads out there that are hockey fans. Bobby Cosme, Kevin Sherman, for instance. I know you two guys love metal, and you two guys had quite the war between those Kings and Blackhawks. But see, this is going to come as a surprise to the two of you, because nobody said, oh, by the way, today is the 50th birthday of a true music legend, Kerry King. That's right, the guitarist for Slayer. Oh, yeah! Ugh. You remember Kerry King? The dude with a big goatee and bald head, guitarist for Slayer. I'm a huge fan of the guy. I think the guy's an absolute beast. And I think this is the perfect song to start off the shout-outs because it's going to be hockey shout-outs. And when you think hockey, you think toughness. Why not a good, tough song with a theme that I could see happening in the Kings-Rangers Stanley Cup final? The song's called Raining Blood. Yeah, it's going to be raining a lot of blood in New York and L.A. Here we go, Raining Blood by Slayer. And let's give those shout-outs to some hockey fan friends of mine. Alright. Like Bobby Cosme. Wicked hardcore Los Angeles Kings fan, of course. And a former two-time guest co-host on the show. He's a ginormous fan of heavy metal and death metal. And Bobby, if you want to be on the show this Thursday, just let me know. We'll make it happen. Got some good ideas up my sleeve already. Bobby, good luck in the Stanley Cup final. Like I said, I really don't know who to root for. Excuse me. But I think it's a great battle between the two largest cities in the United States of America. So there you go. And it's a battle of two of the hottest goaltenders in the NHL. Jonathan Quick and Henrik Lundqvist. I mean, those two guys, that's why these teams are in the finals. Because they've been brick walls. Bobby, rock on with your bad self. Good luck, Kings. Tear it up. Cheers and beers. My man Steve Chiappetta. A living legend of a man I know from good old California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Southern Oregon. Of course, he's a true New York guy. Wicked hardcore New York Rangers fan. Wicked hardcore New York Mets fan. Thank you for that. Because the Yankees. Steve, I know you're a New York Football Giants fan and an Eli Manning fan. That's all right, though. You're a true native New Yorker. You should be. I respect that. Besides, I like the Giants better than the Jets anyway. But Steve, my man, good luck with the Rangers. Hey, go Rangers, go Kings. Like I said, I'm pretty much dead on 50-50. I really don't care who wins. All I know is the Montreal Canadiens ain't there. Thank you, New York Rangers. Thank you. Cheers a beer, Steve. A lovely couple right here. Tia Meredith and her wonderful equal half, Lucinda Gonzalez. These two lovely ladies. Gorgeous. Total sweethearts. And I work with Tia down here in Yeehaw, Texas. Although I know it's West Louisiana. And her wonderful equal half, Lou. I know you're coming out here. Tia's all excited. You're moving out here. And that is awesome. I can't wait to meet you. That'll be absolutely méchant to Neil. Frank's will wicked awesome. So to you lovely ladies, I say cheers and beers. And hope you enjoy the show. Our next friend is a wicked hardcore Chicago Blackhawks fan, Dan Toro. Dan, how you surviving, buddy? I know. You're sad. Hey, you made it further than my Bruins, so shut up. And you beat my Bruins last year. Love you, buddy. Badass crew. Dog. I work way down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. Dan the man. Cheers a beers, buddy. Hey, just enjoy the hockey, man. That's what I'm doing while we can. How about Cindy McConkey, the pride of Whitby, Ontario, Canada, and the lovely sweetheart of a lady that sent me this here hat and these here sunglasses a while ago. And I've never forgotten that. I'm eternally grateful to you, Cindy. And I know you from exotic Japan, and you're just a sweetheart of a lady and a big-time Chicago Blackhawks fan, former fan of the week as well. Awesome stuff. Cindy, hey, cheers and beers. Who you rooting for, huh? Hey, fans out there, who you rooting for? Oh, that's what I got to do. I'm going to post it up on the Beer and Song of the Day page tonight. Who you got? Kings? Rangers. How many games? I want to see. Okay? You can tell me who you can tell us who you're rooting for, but tell us what you think it's going to go in. All right? So there you go. Cheers and beer, Cindy. You were absolutely wicked awesome. empty as the brain cells of an average Montreal Canadiens fan, eh? I got a cure for that. Hey, think globally, drink locally. That's right. So we go with Sam Adams Boston Lager, the pride of Boston, Massachusetts, greatest city in the world, greatest state in the nation. Without Massachusetts, it wouldn't be in America, period, dot, end the freaking story. That's where the revolution started. And by golly, we would still be British if it wasn't for my beloved city of Boston, Massachusetts. This stuff's 4.9% of absolute, exquisite, wicked awesomeness. Just a smidge above normal strength. And a fantastic lager it is. Proud beer winning apparatus, proper technique. Here we go. Doesn't pop like a Guinness, but it tastes wicked good. Yes, it does. 45-degree angle, right in the beer consumption apparatus, right over the keyboard. Some said, damn good, haven't spilled a drop yet, never have, never will. Oh, perfect pour every time. So, I say to all of you, cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, as they say in Germany, goodbye, as they say in Japan. Big solid A on this here beer as well. I love this. That is what a lager is all about right there, folks. Wow. My man Brian Shaven. This guy, the pride of Ajax, Ontario, Canada, and a great man indeed. And Brian, dude, seriously, we got to meet in person someday. We've got to do that. We've been great friends online for years. You know, I feel like I've known you a lifetime. And, folks, he works over at the sportsnetwork.ca. The Sports Network Canada. That's right. Part of the largest TV radio station in all of Canada, Chum Radio and TV. How about that? Awesome stuff. And Brian, I know you're a wicked hardcore Leafs fan, as you should be. Way to go, my brother. And he's a wicked hardcore Buffalo Bills fan. Oh, yes. And he's just an awesome guy. Hey, how about your Blue Jays, dude? They're in first place. Kind of cool to see that. Although it's not cool seeing my Red Sox in last place. Oh, well, what are you going to do? But Brian, hey, cheers and beers, brother. Hope you enjoy the show. Mike Hannon, the pride of Washington State, otherwise known as Southern British Columbia, Canada, which is ironic because he's a wicked hardcore Vancouver Canucks fan and a big-time hockey fan and a great leader of men, women, and its that I worked with in jolly old England. GCS Posse for life. This guy makes his own moonshine. How cool is that? Wicked cool. A very good man indeed. I know you got a birthday coming up soon there, Mike. That's right. I haven't forgotten. So, yep, Mike. Cheers and beers, bud. Hope you enjoy the show. I don't know about you, but I'll be watching some hockey big time. Oh, let's give some love to my man Joel Biggio. Now, Joel Biggio, who is the pride of British Columbia, Canada. And I do believe a wicked hardcore Vancouver Canucks fan, as you should be. And I know you were rooting for them Montreal Canadiens, over my Bruins. You got your wish. But don't worry. They're still watching the playoffs with clean-shaven faces like my Bruins. Brother, see you on the old song pop later on. Dude, you and I always battle so well. Joel, you're an awesome guy, bro. And hey, cheers and beers, brother. Steve Lazarowitz, wicked hardcore Buffalonian, big-time Bruins fan. I'm just kidding. Buffalo Bills fan. Buffalo Sabres fan, right? Let me know there, Steve, if you are or not. I haven't given you a shout-out in a while on Beer and Song of the Day, so I thought, hey, gotta hook a brother up. After Smurfalutely. He's a bubble-chasing badass I work with down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Eastern New Mexico. And Steve, to you and your wonderful, gorgeous, better half, Sarah, the Lazarowitz family, if they ain't wicked awesome, I don't know what is. Cheers and beers to the two of you. Alright. Chris Sudock. There we go. Now there's a man right there. Living in Alaska. From Connecticut. That's right. Connecticut. Half Yankee fans, half Red Sox fans. But see, Chris is 3/4 Boston and New England sports fan and 1/4 New York fan. He's a wicked hardcore New York Yankees fan and has been since he was a fetus, and that's okay. Because he's a Patriots fan, Celtics fan, Bruins fan. Chris, Excuse me. 3 out of 4 ain't bad, and that's a passing grade in my book. Brother, I miss working with you. Badass crew dog I know from jolly old England. Chris, always a pleasure chatting with you. Hell of a guy. And brother, hey, cheers the beers. You know, who are you rooting for? Rangers or Kings? Because, like I said, I really don't care who wins. I don't. So, hey, what the hell? Let's just enjoy the hockey, shall we? Because it's going to get real boring after the Miami LeBrons win the NBA championship again. Because he's a douche. And the baseball season goes on. And my Red Sox in last place. Not very exciting. Looking forward to Patriots football. But hey, Chris, what the hell? Cheers and beers. Go get some good microbrews up in Alaska. There's a lot of great stuff up there. Love Alaska. Great state. Alright. Oh, let's give a couple more shout-outs. Who I just saw earlier today. A sweetheart of a lady. A total sweetheart. Stunningly gorgeous. Ultra cool. Badass. Bubble-chasing legend of a lady that I work with down here in Yeehaw, Texas. That's right. It's like a whole other country, and they could become their own damn country if they so choose. My dear friend Christy Rich, who like me is a beer connoisseur in the highest order. Christy, my dear, how do you do? When are you going to come over and guest co-host us on Beer and Song of the Day, eh? Needs to be done. Love to have you on here with me. Beer and Song of the Day, drinking good quality adult beverages, and having fun. That would be epic. Just let me know if you're interested, alright? Cheers the beers, Christy. Hope you enjoy the show. And to my man, Jason Spencer, who I did not know till today is a wicked hardcore Los Angeles Kings fan. Well, Spence, brother, you're going to like today's show. You better like today's show. He fixes engines for a living down here in Yeehaw, Texas. And he's lived in jolly old England. He's moving to good old South Korea. This man is a worldwide traveler, spreading the word of awesomeness all the time. Spence, we need more people like you in the world, man. And you know, those Los Angeles Kings, you better be watching those games. Because if you're not, you are not a true sports fan. Find time. DVR, baby. Thank God for modern technology in some regards. You won't miss a game. If you're a true fan, unlike most Californians, you watch your team. Believe me, Bobby Cosme, now that is a true sports fan. That dude's wicked hardcore. One of the most wicked hardcore fans I've ever met from California. Spence, prove your awesomeness and focus on hockey. You better do it. I know you've been busy as a dyke in a hardware store. To quote the late, great George Carlin. Hey, that's a George Carlin quote. What do you want from me, yeah? I love that line, I do. But hey, cheers and beers, Spence. Hope you enjoy the show. And good seeing you today. Alright. So, I think it's time to bring out our next song. We're going to feature the songs for our hunks of the day. And hey, remember I alluded to the fact that about the goalie battle. Why not have Henrik Lundqvist as hunk of the day? I think he is the New York Rangers. So let's feature the New York Rangers goal song as we feature Henrik Lundqvist. Your first hunk of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. Look at this. This guy is like... He's like GQ, dude, you know? He's like the Tom Brady of hockey when it comes to what the ladies love in the awesome looks department. Let's go Rangers. What the hell? Why not? You might get to hear that song a lot. Then again, you might not, because Jonathan Quick is a brick shithouse in that net. As is Henrik Lundqvist. This guy has been an absolute beast throughout the playoffs. Excuse me. Every series the Rangers were the underdog. They have proven everybody wrong. Just like the Kings did in 2011. How ironic. Deuces, yo. The Super Hockey Spectacular, baby. The most heartbreaking thing of it all, hockey season's almost over. And that sucks. I think it sucks ass. I really do. Well, folks, I'm going to let you know. I tried to see if there were enough pictures of these hunks' better halves, and there's not. So I decided, what the hell? What we're going to do is, I did a lot of research last night to have to find something hot, real hot, damn hot, wicked hot, smoking hot, that relayed to the New York Rangers and the Los Angeles Kings for our babes of the day. I don't think you're going to be disappointed. I really don't. Unless you like ugly chicks. And these women are not ugly. Alright, there's an actress out there. And I gotta confess, I had not heard of her until last night when I was doing some deep research. Well, I would love to do some deep research in this woman. If I was single, of course. Margot Robbie. That's Robbie. She's a wicked hardcore New York Hockey Rangers fan. Good God. Oh my God. This woman finer than a new set of snow tires, folks. She is our first babe of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. She may not have big jugs, but they're pretty jugs, and the love doctor loves it, as he should. Ponties. Yeah, baby. Digging it. Not like a woman in her underwear. I love that. You know, it's funny. I prefer a woman in a beautiful matching bra and panty set over just straight up naked right off the bat. You know, you gotta wine and dine yourself. Good things come in more ways than one to those who wait. Hey, how about those celebrity birthdays today, huh? There's a lot of them. On this day in 1986, tennis legend Rafael Nadal was born. He's 28 and doing great. How about Michelle Keegan? I had never heard of her, but she's a soap opera actress that's 27. Definitely a gift sent from heaven. And probably going to be a future baby of the day on Beer and Song of the Day. Denise Williams, singer. Huge talent. 64 years old today. How about that? Denise Williams, I feel old. There you go. News legend, Anderson Cooper. Anderson Cooper, 47 years old today. And we've got Josephine Baker, a legendary lady indeed. Josephine Baker, born this day in 1906, passed away in 1975. No relation that I'm aware of. She's a bit darker than me, and that's all right. How about Curtis Mayfield? Oh, former lead singer of The Impressions, Curtis Mayfield, a legend indeed. Born this day in 1942, passed away much too young in 1999 at the age of 57. Then we got, I already mentioned them, half a century old today is Kerry King of Slayer. Ugh. Then we also have the late, great Tony Curtis. Tony Curtis. Now there was a ladies' man in the 50s. Yeah, he got to be with Marilyn Monroe in the movie Some Like It Hot in 1959, that lucky prick. But yeah, Tony Curtis. Definitely one that the ladies loved and the men that loved the men loved. Wonderful actor, born this day in 1925, passed away in 2010. Jefferson Davis, the only Confederate president in the United States, or the only president of the Confederate States of America ever. Jefferson Davis. Racist. Yup. But believed in states' rights and hated the United States. Gee, that's ironic. A lot of people hate the United States nowadays. I'll leave that all alone. I don't talk politics. I talk hotness like that. That is one hot Rangers fan. I don't care what anybody says. If shoot, almost accidentally showed that one. Those are some nudies that I found. Yeah, she's showing her boobies, and the love doctor loved that. That guy's one lucky bastard. Oh, Susie Quattro, rocker, musician. She is 64 years old today. How about Dr. Charles Drew, early African American doctor, a legend indeed, born this day in 1904, passed away much too young in 1950. Supposedly he needed a blood transfusion, but, unfortunately, because he was black, he was not priority to get a blood transfusion. He should have never died so young. It's deplorable what he went through. Wow, that is not deplorable. That is awesome! How about Allen Ginsberg? Hey, I mentioned him yesterday because he did a poem called Lysergic Acid or something like that. And he was born this day in 1926, passed away at the age of 70 in 1997. Yeah, he loved them drugs. San Francisco. How about Colleen Dewhurst? Legendary Broadway actress, born this day in 1924, passed away in 1991 at the age of 67. Ann Hunter, actor, 75 years old today. Jose Molina, part of that famous trio of catching legends, the Molina family. You've got Benji Molina. You've got Javier Molina. Jose Molina, not Javier. Jose Molina. He's 39 years old today. And then Yadier Molina. Jose Molina, I saw a picture of him. He was about as big as a house. Might work well for blocking home plate, though. Ellen Corby. Remember her? The old lady, the old grandma on the Waltons. Yeah, Ellen Corby, born this day in 1911, passed away in 1999. Emmett Thomas, former Kansas City Chief, player, coach, and Hall of Famer. Ooh, that's a Hall of Famer right there, huh? Ooh, yeah, baby. Emmett Thomas, 71 years old today. Boots Randolph, famous for the song Yakety Sax in 1963, which played as the theme song for the Benny Hill Show years later. Boots Randolph, born this day in 1927, passed away in 2007, sax legend. How about, speaking of legends, how about golfing legend, Hale Irwin, 69 years old today. Chuck Barris, who's familiar with The Gong Show? I am. The Gong Show, Chuck Barris was the host of that. He was also involved in production of many game shows during the 70s and 80s. I'm a huge fan of Chuck Barris. He is 85 years old today. And Jamie McMurray, NASCAR badass, 38 and doing great. So, for you Rangers fans out there, you better hope that you're not looking like her, all sad and depressed if those Los Angeles Kings beat you, okay? Good luck, Rangers. And I can't say I'm rooting for you. And I can't say I'm rooting for the Kings. Because I like both teams. I've got nothing against either team. So, I just hope for a 7-game series and a fun one. That's all I want. Okay? I'll drink to that. Alright. At this time, I think it's time we bring out that other legendary badass goalie. And you've heard this name a lot. And rightfully so. Because Jonathan Quick to whoop your ass. That's right. Here he is, Jonathan Quick, as your second and final hunk of the day. And we're going to bring out, I know you Kings fans are going to love this song. We Are Los Angeles by the Goon Squad. I like this song. I like it a lot. And for you, Bobby Cosme, it's definitely better than that San Diego Superchargers song. I think America should come up with a song like this. United States, not divided states, folks. Sorry, Kings. Sorry, Rangers, but I think the Kings have a better theme song. I love this song. Beard. Yeah! Oh, hell, this makes me want to drink. America, damn right. Wow, that's it for Jonathan Quick. Alright, folks. I may have a minor, slight preference for the Kings over the Rangers. Because I like the fact that Massachusetts has won a hell of a lot more championships this millennium than all those New York, New Jersey sports teams. Because y'all know I can't stand the Jetsicles, can't stand the stupid Yankees. Sorry, Chris, but you know that's true. And even that little mouth-breathing douchebag Eli Manning. So yeah, what the hell? Go Kings. By about that much. But if the Rangers win, I'll be happy because they haven't won a Stanley Cup since 1994. And prior to that, 1940. Los Angeles Kings, 2011. And then prior to that, they hadn't won before. So there you go. Both teams. They don't have that pile of Stanley Cup championships like them. Ugh, Montreal Canadiens. All right. That was the final song of the day. Let's bring out the final babe of the day and let's burn through this day in history. Because we brought out one of those Ice Girls. Yeah, the Ice Crew. The Los Angeles Kings Ice Crew. And I think the lovely Alexis, that's Alexis. If this ain't wicked fine, I don't know what is. Now, I got to admit, I think I picked a slightly hotter Rangers representative because, wow. But I'll tell you what, when you put all that beauty together, that whoops the hell out of the Rangers. The Rangers don't have an ice crew. They don't have cheerleaders. What is up with that? Really? No cheerleaders? Then again, my Boston Celtics don't have cheerleaders either. They did it for a short time, and you know something? They sucked. I can't lie. I went to the Celtics game when they had the cheerleaders. There was no interest in them at all. They were not very good. On this day in 2013, former U.S. President Bill Clinton earns $500,000 for a speech given to honor Israel's president, Shimon Peres. They gave him $500,000 for a speech? Jeez, can't I even get $100,000 for a speech? I don't get paid for my show. I'm a lot more entertaining than Bill Jeff, as George Kylan likes to call him. Unbelievable. $500,000 for a speech. It was probably boring as shit. Probably almost as boring as a Bill Belichick speech. I could say that I'm a Patriots fan, but even us Patriots fans will admit, Bill Belichick, he's really exciting when you listen to him. Yep, we could have done this better. We could have done that better. Yep, but that's all right though. We'll focus and regroup. And that's after winning like 59-0. He still says stuff like that. So yeah, there you go. But I love Bill Belichick. What a hell of a head coach he is. Damn right. Hey, on this day in 1995, Expos pitcher, later to be a Red Sox legend, Pedro Martinez. I was watching this game. He had a perfect game broken up. He had 9 innings of perfect baseball. Perfect shot, perfect game going. 10th inning, the perfect game was broken up as San Diego Padres' Bip Roberts led off with a double. But don't worry, the Expos still won 1-0. On this day in 1992, Joan London. Remember her from Good Morning America with David Hartman? I know I do. Joan London ordered to pay her ex-husband $18,000 a month in support. Wow. She must have been a real bitch if she had to pay him money. You don't see that a lot when the woman pays the man money in support. Wow. On this day in 1991, speaking of real bitch, New York Yankees. Well, this was a bitch for them, all right. The New York Yankees selected 19-year-old Brian Taylor, number 1 overall in the amateur draft. Brian Taylor turned out to be one of the biggest busts in Major League history. Yep, even the Yankees have had bad luck, folks. He was a pitcher, and he did not do well at all. On this day in 1972, first female U.S. rabbi installed, Sally J. Presand. Age 25 years old. Wow. Yes, that's Alexis in the Wonder Woman costume, by the way. And that's Alexis, baby. Good God. On this day in 1969, the last episode of the original Star Trek. There you go, Justin Dimmitt, you the most wicked hardcore Trekker ever. There is no fan more hardcore about Star Trek than my good friend Justin Dimmitt. None. And the last episode of Star Trek aired on NBC TV 45 years ago today. Of course, Justin had to mention the fact that it was not the last one that featured all 7 in the cast. Nichelle Nichols, Lieutenant Uhura, was not in this one. The episode was titled Turnabout Intruder. Ooh, wow. Sorry, drooling. On this day in 1968, Canada, oh Canada, announces that it will replace silver with nickel in coins. Getting cheaper. United States did the same damn thing. In fact, they did that after 1965, in case you were wondering. For after quarters and dimes got replaced with nickel in 1965. On this day in 1959, the first class graduates from the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado. The home of some great beer, I might add. On this date, ooh, I smell carnitas. Yeah, Farrah made enough to speed a large country. So yeah, carnitas again for dinner tonight. On this day in 1956, K-Gun, that's KGUN TV, Tucson, Arizona. ABC affiliate begins broadcasting on this day in 1953. KVOS TV, Channel 12, Bellingham, Vancouver, Washington. CBS affiliate begins. 65 years ago today. One of my all-time favorite TV shows ever. You know I'm a huge fan. Sergeant Joe Friday, Dragnet, Just the Facts. All we want is the facts. He never actually uttered just the facts, ma'am. Nor did Scotty actually utter in verbatim, beam me up, Scotty. They'd say, well, it wasn't Scotty that said that. Why would he talk to himself? But they never said, beam me up, Scotty. It was always, Scotty, beam me up. So there you go. But yeah, Jack Webb, Sergeant Joe Friday, Dragnet, first aired on radio June 3rd, 1949, KFI Radio, Los Angeles, California, NBC affiliate. Awesome stuff. Dragnet is officially a senior citizen. On this day, also in 1949, G.N. Clark becomes the first female U.S. treasurer. Mrs. Moneybags. On this day, 1946, yes, something we can all appreciate. The first ever bikini bathing suit is displayed in Paris, France. God bless you, Paris. Je ne peux pas français très bien. I don't speak French very well, but I will say, ooh la la. Bikini, baby. On this day, 1937, Josh Gibson, always known to this day as the Black Babe Ruth, as a crime that he never got to play in the major leagues because of his race. Because Josh Gibson hit a home run that was just 2 feet below the rim of Yankee Stadium. The distance? 580 feet. Yeah, this guy was a freaking freak of nature. He was a beast. Josh Gibson, one of the greatest baseball players of all time. On this day in 1932, speaking of one of the greatest players of all time, Lou Gehrig. This is a New York Yankee that I have nothing but the utmost love and respect for. First player to hit 4 consecutive home runs. The Yankees beat the Philadelphia Athletics 20-13. Gee, where was the pitching in that game, huh? On this day in 1925. That's the last picture of the day, folks. On this day in 1925, Goodyear airship Pilgrim makes its first flight. That was the first ever airship with an enclosed cabin. Hey, the predecessor to the real Goodyear blimp. How about that? On this day in 1916, the National Defense Act establishes ROTC, Reserve Officer Training Command. Amen. I'll drink to that. On this day in 1899, W.G. Grace's last day of Test cricket. Not that I care about cricket, but the age that he was, 50 years, 320 days old. Nearly 51 years old. Wow! On this day in 1888, Casey at the Bat was published. It was in the San Francisco Examiner. DeWolf Hopper's famous Casey at the Bat. The mighty Casey struck out. On this day in 1876, lacrosse is introduced in Great Britain and Canada. Lacrosse. I've never understood the hard-on for that sport. Lacrosse. 1, I sucked at it. I'll admit it. 2, my elementary and high school loved lacrosse. Ugh, I sucked at it. 3, lacrosse. It looks like you're swinging a big penis. Really? Ugh, lacrosse sucks. Sorry, but it does to me. On this day in 1875, Alexander Graham Bell makes the first ever voice transmission. On this day in 1856, Cullen Whipple patents the screw machine. What kind of screw you say? Hell, I don't know. A screw machine. That's all I know. On this day in 1851, first baseball uniforms are worn. The New York Knickerbockers wear a straw hat, white shirt, and blue long trousers. Hell of a baseball uniform right there. Hey, we're talking 1851, okay? On this day in 1789, Alex Mackenzie explores the Mackenzie River in good old Canada. Hey, go figure, he named it after himself. Why not? Because he could. And finally, on this day in 1770, Mission San Carlos Borromeo de Carmelo, founded in California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Western Nevada. I'll drink to that. Empty the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Don't worry, Chris Sudak, you're well above average, my friend. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, time to make like a fetus and head out so everybody take care of a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I want to do. Don't you can drive my spirit drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is done to being an average Los Angeles Lakers fan. What's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. I'm as good as Tom Brady. Dream on, you mouth-breathing douchebag. Manning, or men slapping women, or animal abuse, or racism, or people that watch on bets, or fake friends, or anybody that supports the fans or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big, fat GFY. Folks, I'm out of here. I'll see you all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Dinner time. Damn right.